greatest message that I can convey to you as we start this podcast on YouTube is the message that God is with you. Even though at times I know it doesn't seem to be everything that we want it to be. I took classes with Dr. Larry Crabb years ago, and I remember him making a statement that out of 100 men, only 2 will feel real peace. And I was shocked by that. I was somewhat horrified because I know that many of us never experience all that we know we should. We were not born for this life. We were made for the Garden of Eden, and we come out screaming and kicking, and we wrestle with the brokenness of our own being. Amen. And that gets us in all kinds of trouble. So what is it about? What is it that God is wanting for us? I think there is nothing greater than for us to have the courage to trust God and to move into the challenge that He's left us to be people of light and people of salt, to believe that our prayers matter, to believe that our giving makes a difference, to believe that our being holy changes the world in ways that we don't see, but we can only imagine. I don't think there's anything greater than that. And I would challenge us this year to find that peace that so many times we lack and to struggle. And I think the greatest way to discover it is not in your own power or ability, but to put your reliance on who God is. Years ago, when I was in college, my parents went on vacation, and they had told me not to take the car and drive it very far. And so immediately, being the rebel I was, I drove to Arizona where my friends were and partied for 2 weeks. But the bad thing was I burnt the car up, burnt it to a crisp. And I was in terror. My old man, he was tough, and he was rigid. And I knew he was going to kill me when he came back, and the car is in Arizona, burned up, and I've done the exact thing he said not to do. But the thing that hit me, that was so astounding, was that he just loved me. He didn't chewed me out. I mean, some. I had it coming. But basically, he just said, "You're my son." And he blessed me. Fixed the car and let me drive it back to school that next year. And I want to tell you, if my dad can do that, what could God do? I think that too many times we think God is a much meaner guy than what He is. And I challenge us to discover the wonderful God that we have that is embracing us with His love and forgiveness.